Hi everyone, welcome to Marianne's Mystic Mentions with me, Marianne, and your last reading of the year, actually. Second reading of the month, December mid-month readings for every single sign. And in my true fashion, for those that are new, welcome to my channel. It's a pleasure to have you, as well as the returning viewers. Love and appreciate you for supporting my channel. I will be doing a reading for each featured sign, and today I'm on the beautiful water sign that is so moon ruled, okay? Very sensitive, very romantic, very in tune and in touch with the senses, the energies, you know, the intuition, the dreams, the cardinal aspect of just keeping busy, you know, making things happen, helping others always, but also, you know, the home, very important for you beautiful Cancers. I'm getting to the point. My featured sign of Cancer. Yeah, Cancers, it doesn't matter, you know, if it's a castle or, you know, whatever it is that you call your home. It's very important. It's a priority to you. Your family, or what you call family, is everything, and it's something that you really enjoy. You get so much fulfillment out of it, whereas, you know, a lot of people are like, I don't want to deal with that, I don't want to cook, I don't want to. No, your home is perfect for you, and it's always going to be that way. It's always going to be loving, always going to be accommodating, and you're a doer and a shaker too. If it's not for home, you're usually out making plans. As a cardinal sign, you know, you represent the season of summer. Now that's a while from now. We're about to enter the cardinal sign season of winter and Capricorn season. We are still in Sagittarius season. We're still really, truly feeling the energies of the new solar eclipse moon in Sagittarius on the 4th of December, as well as the Taurus full lunar eclipse that happened, partial lunar eclipse, full moon on, you know, November 19th, excuse me. Those energies, I mean, that's all I would really have to even say about astrology for the months, latter part of November and December, because they're so potent and they're like moons on steroids, and they last, the energies that come from the eclipses last for months and months to come. So something could happen immediately with the eclipse that's already occurred for you, or it's something that you felt a month prior, which would have been November 4th, or even as much as a month later, January 4th. But the continuation of the story, or the change, or the information that comes through in a Sagittarius eclipse would be about fiery ambition, new ideas, you know, travel, definitely education, you know, new studies, maybe getting another certification or degree, or definitely perhaps adventure in some way, planning a vacation. You know, maybe you don't like to go away that much, but when you do, you have a great time and you make sure it's very, very accommodating. I would think a lot of times with water signs, it would have to do with maybe a beach or a water kind of surrounding of some type that I think really soothes you. I know that it'll happen exactly when it needs to and when you feel the safest, because you care deeply about your security and your safety. I mean, most of us do, but I think it's more important to you than a lot of the people, and that's why you work so hard to create that environment for yourself and others. And you're careful about who you know, allow into your circle. You're a crustacean symbol of the crab, you know, the harder exterior, the little, you know, clause that when you love or want something, you're going to hold on to that with everything you are. You don't want to let it go, right? But you're also very soft and incredibly sensitive, and, you know, concerned about your safety and your well-being and the trust that you have, you know. So you can sense that. You're very good at that sort of thing. You are ruled by the moon, as I said. That is about the tides. That is about the phases and the changes and the tides, you know. They come in and out. You're feeling this. You really are one with this. It is a gift you have, but it's also, it can be tiring and exhausting in your energy field. So It's always important for all water signs, and yourself included, Cancer, to allow yourself to retrieve and to kind of refuel and energize. Okay, so I've known a lot of Cancers in my life, all different types of relationships of love, and as I mentioned in the love connections in my readings. And I've known for sure a couple of them right off the bat, family-wise, that I may not hear from them for the longest time. And at first, when I was younger, it was like, why have I not heard? Where are they? Where do they crawl under? What, what rock are they? And they just need that time, and it's nothing personal. And then when I'm in touch with them again, it's great feeling, great rapport. Nothing happened, we didn't have a fallout. It's just how they operate, and I know now that it's not personal, and that they come out when they're ready, and when they do, it's a beautiful experience. I love the energy of Pisces. I love their sensitivity and creativity. So I will talk a little bit more. We did have that new moon I mentioned, and we are going to have a full moon in Gemini on December the 18th, 19th. And that's going to be really powerful as far as communication and joining forces and community and, conversations, minds, thoughts, ideas, inspirations. Once again, very creative energies for Gemini as well. But it has to do with how you speak, how you're being heard. A lot of emotional, watery Cancers, I'm not saying they're not able to speak by any means, but a lot of them keep things inside, I think. And they have these feelings, and they understand, and they pick up on the energy, and they have prophetic, feelings and dreams and things about life in general, but they don't necessarily express it. And I think all of that's changing for all of us. And you're going to notice that for sure as the years go on. And so I'm going to pick your highlighted connection to see what energy or person is a predominant part of this last part of the month for you. Excuse me as I stumble over my words. But yeah, this will be important. You may very well know who this connection or this energy is. It could be in your own natal chart, because we have many, many different, signs and elements within our own natal chart, 12 to be exact. So something to look into if you ever want to for free. They're so fascinating. You learn so much more about yourselves. But what I'll say is, for now, Spirit wants you to know that your highlighted connection is going to be that of, well, there's Cancer, so you're feeling really strong in yourself, but I understand a little bit more about the water element, which I'll speak to you about in just a moment when I find this. Once I do, I'll be reading, for those that are new, 4 major categories about this highlighted connection in every one of your relationships and love connections. Does not have to be the highlighted. It's just involved and included with that. And then finish with your oracle messages that are incredibly uplifting and just sent with love and wisdom and just some really encouraging, beautiful sentiments and words that could be shared with you to help you in your life. So you have, oh gosh. Okay, so Pisces was the last reading I did for the second half, or the beginning of the month, forgive me. And it was Leo for them, and so now you've got Leo, and this is the water and the fire energy working, which is, we're in right now, the fire season. So with that new moon eclipse, I'm sure all of us have just had this unkind of settling almost feeling of, excitement and knowing there's change, and you probably knowing exactly what that change is because of your ability to perceive and to have a psychic talent that's very well known to the water signs. You know things, and you're working with that now. You're sitting with that very calmly, in fact, because it's the best way to approach this. We have Venus, the planet of love and magic and money and relationships and developments in the sign of Capricorn, which is an earthly, grounded, more practical, calming energy that's coming in right after Sagittarius season on the 21st, when it becomes the winter solstice. Another Capricorn, another combination that's harmonious for you. And water and earth do extremely well as far as, progression and enlightenment and changes and planting seeds that grow and are nurtured and are lasting, long-term kind of energy. So all of those things are in the mix in the second half. So there's a lot of very potent and powerful, important times, and ability to really sit with these energies and give yourself a break. Give yourself time to really listen and be one with yourself. But this powerful Leo is about strength and courage and getting through the last portion of whatever it is that may take that courage that you think, I don't know, I'm not sure if I have it. You have it. I promise you, you do. And Leo will definitely, that energy will be there to guide you. You may already be with a Leo. I've seen this combination numerous times throughout the 30 plus years of doing readings and the enthusiasm I share with the compatibility aspects of the zodiac. And just, yeah, there's that fiery part that you look for, you know, and then you provide that soothing kind of, let's temper it a little bit, you know. Leos are pretty robust and pretty out there and they want to be a leader and they like hearing themselves and they're very, you know, prideful, and but they're heart-centered, they're loving, and you know that. You see that very clearly in them, and that's very attractive to you. And so there's a beautiful harmony that can happen with that, even in the differences of the elements like that. So that just shows me there's a lot of strength. And I mean, you're moon ruled and Leo is sun ruled, so there's a beautiful kind of wonderful synergy, if you will. That's pretty darn powerful. I mean, without the moon and stars, we would not have life as we know it, right? But we know we can count on that, at least at this point in our lives, that when we wake up, it'll be there. When we go to sleep, it'll be there, right? And that's huge and important and always affects us in more ways than people even know. So you're feeling that way. I am going to read to you the 4 major categories that have to do with this, like I said, highlighted connection and all of your relationships for the last part of the month. Now, I am using the beautiful Art Nouveau Tarot deck that I got, I thought it was a year ago, Christmas, but it's been 2. I know, I've lost track of so many things in the last couple of years, but it's okay. It made me be more introspective and utilizing my heart as an air sign. It's important. I do have a Pisces rising, which leads me to the fact that on December 29th, we have Jupiter, the benevolent planet that goes into our sign every 12 years and is filled with positive changes, opportunities, you know, magic, luck, life transformational times, going into the sign of Pisces. And Pisces, it had a little stay at the beginning of the year or mid-year between May 13th and July 28th. So if you had any noticeable changes of almost miraculous things that come through at that time, as I did, well, there's going to be a lot more, Cancer. And you are a fellow water sign, so the water signs are going to notice it, I would say, more than any other sign. And then, of course, anybody with any placement of Pisces will definitely notice it. And we're all going to notice it because the effects affect all of us, you know, and sometimes it's in smaller ways, sometimes bigger for whatever reasons, but it's all about love. It's about creativity, imagination. You know, we have Neptune finally stationed direct, and that's been in the sign of Pisces for some time and will remain, I think, 2025, 26. So it's on for you. This is a time to really bring forth your deepest desires and your incredible manifestations of inspiration and creativity that you've had inside of you. And you know you could utilize it now. You feel more confident with this Leo influence than you probably have in a very long time. Maybe it was triggered at Leo season. You really started thinking around that July, August. And it's just building and building. And with the eclipses, that's how it makes things happen. It can change things so quickly. Anything that ends is a new beginning, right? And that's very prevalent with the eclipses. So I love that. I love that that Pisces energy is really going to be very, very beautiful and a very abundant energy for a lot of you Cancers. So all of you, but for different reasons. So let me read the 4 categories that are important and kind of answer most questions, I think. First being the overall energy bringing you to the reading, the last reading. And that is this beautiful, oh my gosh, it's the 3 of Cups. Wow. It's you. It's your happiest experiences, emotions, it's celebrations, it's holidays. Happy holidays, no matter what it is that you celebrate, and the ability to be with family. What did I say? You love this. It doesn't have to be literal family, as I said, but what you consider to be your closest, most important, people in your life is going to be a time of just fulfillment, emotional and complete fulfillment. And it could be celebrating so many different things. So it's definitely a general reading, but what a beautiful way to end the year. And just being careful because, libations are generally celebrated and cups are filled, but you want to make sure that you don't overdo it. And I don't know that a lot of you will, but I think it might be a temptation. So I always want to put that out there because it's a possibility. And you don't want to put a damper on anything, of course. Look at this red dress on the one woman in particular, and it's the fiery aspect. It is the energy and the courage and the strength and the trust and the willingness to step up and change things and celebrate and feel that strength within you, and just know this is on. I'm making this happen. And you truly, truly do. It is a collaboration. There's always a co-creation happening at all times, but you are so much a part of that. So congratulations on that. That's beautiful. In your element for sure. There's some wonderful things to celebrate. Second category is possible blessings or obstacles. And this is going to be, oh my gosh, wow. So that Pisces energy is already kind of feeling its way into your heart and soul because you have the Nine of Cups. And the Nine of Cups is wishes fulfilled. This is something you brought about. We all do. And, sometimes it seems like our dreams are never answered. And the next thing you know, every one of them appear because you never lost faith. You are willing to let them happen in maybe different ways. But you are a strong manifester, boy, I'll tell you. And, you're just... The next one is the 10. 10 is the ultimate. That is the family, the happy family and the gifts and the energies of creativity and enormous fulfillment and love and just self-love and love of life. That's what's coming up. That's a blessing. That's the celebration, no doubt. We all deserve that. You certainly do. And it's time. We all have our times. So that's just fantastic. And as I said, this energy of Capricorn and even the Taurus, Earth energy has been very good for you. It's a very grounding, but it's a very complementary and compatible energy, in addition to having Jupiter this whole next year in the sign of Pisces. Wow. There's no stopping you, really. Just knowing and being very confident is going to be a huge part of that. There's the red in the cap and the crown. Yep, I got this. It's about what I'm thinking and what I believe. And then we have the category of finances. So that's about money and your wealth, your health. Now, it's the Three of Swords. The swords are the air elements. They are the full moon in Gemini that's appearing on the 18th, 19th. They're about, past hurts, difficulties, difficult conversations, just plain heartache, to be honest, losses. Of course, that's happened to a certain percentage of you watching, a certain percentage of you watching. It is, it's an inevitable aspect. It's happened to me. It's happened to pretty much everyone I've spoken to this year. But the reality is it's something that's passed and happened, and it did involve other people other than just yourself. That can indicate a third-party indication of, a heartache from romance that, which is one possibility. And you're actually already healing from it. This is because it's already done and it's already in the heart. You are so ready to celebrate and move on and to create the life you want. That does not include this anymore. It does not dwell on this, okay? So important for you. So much of a part of being able to manifest the best life, okay? Is being able to release, surrender, let go, and start again. It's all about that. That's why they say the new year. But, you know, the new year may have already started for you in your mind, in your soul, in the Leo season. So yeah, financially it might have affected you because, you know, you were let down, or maybe you weren't feeling well. Maybe you've been ill and you had to, you know, stop work, and so it affected your finances. But trust me, as the world works and the universe works and spirit works, it's always perfectly orchestrated. So if that happened, and it happened to me, I injured my wrist. I'm a massage therapist. I had to stop work. It just happened in a heartbeat, but I'm completely well. And it was a short-lived experience that was not great, but I had to deal with it. And I feel like every one of you watching have had something of that kind of effect on you, and yeah, you're moving forward. That's it. So your finances will continue to grow now. For every down, there's an up, okay? It's all about phases, and you know that. And healing is a huge part of this Piscean energy too. So healing your finances, your body, your relationships, anything you can imagine can be very, very miraculously mended and restored. So yeah, and it's a 5, or excuse me, it's a 3. So yeah, it has to do with growing and emerging and allowing that to occur, okay? And that's the second 3, so interesting. That's yeah. Feeling good about that with the other 2, trust me. So the final category is your surprises and wishes category. So a lot of surprises have come for people in the past couple of years. Some are amazing and beautiful, and you've given surprises, and you're always happy to do that, and to help people and to lift people's spirits and hearts. But you've also been manifesting, and that wishes fulfilled is a big part of that. So I would love to see what you've been conjuring up in your amazing energy. And you have the Queen of Swords. Wow, this is such incredible strength of will. It is the air element, which is the Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra signs. Now, this is about truth. This is about cutting away anything that does no longer serve you, okay? Any feelings of despair, any feelings or people or circumstances that are not for your highest good. This is institutions, and this is, you know, help, and this is trust, and this is faith, and this is fairness and justice. It could be courts that are involved. It could be doctors and medicines that have come along to help cure what's ever been ailing you, or someone that you care deeply for. And it's really beautifully strong and powerful and very straightforward. You know, the swords mean business, okay? And they will think and come up with the proper solutions, and it'll be very, very clear, and you'll be extremely happy. You could have air in your chart, but it's about the balance of everything. It's about the strength you have in the way that you communicate, in the way that you express yourself. May have been something that was a challenge, and now you work through that. You've made extra strides to become that. It's a wish, and it's becoming fulfilled. Or somebody in this nature who's there to help you and wants the best, okay? And will do what they can and be as honest and fair about it as possible, is coming into your life. So the intuitive aspect is always the feminine and the queens versus the king. But the maturity is there, and the ability to excel and grow and succeed comes from this sign. So, and this energy of this card. So it's pretty amazing. And then, you know, come January, at the end of January is Aquarian season again. So there's that. But that's, yeah. What a wonderful reading, and knowing that you're healing and doing so well, which is what everyone wants to do. But the more you want it, and the more you believe it, and the more you put that out into the universe and believe it with all of your heart, is exactly how fast and how much it can occur for you. And never let go of that understanding about yourself, okay? Because you have some amazing capabilities. And people recognize that sensitivity, and it's very attractive. They love it. So romance is not excluded from this whatsoever. So maybe that's part of your wishes and dreams. So anything that you're manifesting them and they're coming true. Wishes fulfilled. Past heartaches, not interested anymore. New, brand new, relationships. Maybe a new aspect of a relationship, anything could be part of the picture, but it's beautiful and it's real and true, and you've got your mind and your heart involved, which makes it a beautiful, holistic energy for everybody. So, love that. Hope you're feeling it right now. Give it some time. It may have already transpired, and you're just going, whoa, that's exactly what's happened. Thank you, and let me know, okay? I love knowing if there's a lot of synchronistic and resonance with the readings. It's really important, and I enjoy doing them. If you like what you're seeing, please do like and subscribe by following me, and, thumbs up, share, whatever you want to do. It's very supportive. I greatly appreciate all of you for that. And, yeah, so I'm going to go on to your oracle messages, which are super beautiful and sent from love, of course. And the wisdom of just all the years, all the, the consciousness of one, it's something we all have, we all share, and sometimes it just reminds us by the beautiful messages that come inside. This is the Psychic Tarot for the Heart by John Holland. So for every single Cancer and every one of your relationships, you have throat chakra. How interesting is that? I mean, the signs of the air is all about the voice and expression, as I said, and it's going to be a very important part of your new energy coming up, your new inspiration to be heard as well as seen and felt. And you might start a YouTube channel. I don't know. You might be asked to be, an important speaking figure somehow in your life, where people are intrigued and are very fascinated by what you have to share. It's a gift of love that you choose to do this for others, and it involves the throat chakra. So opening that up, removing blocks, having that faith and that confidence and that strength of that Leo, not feeling inhibited or shy. And once you do, the more you do anything, you just become more empowered and strong. So yeah, there's two very strong indications of that. Your wishes and dreams are coming through, and have this beautiful intuition and insight and guidance, certainly with the Pisces Jupiter aspect coming through for most of next year. It'll be in Aries for a few months, but you get the idea. You will definitely be resonating on a beautiful level with that. And so for the throat chakra, number 5, which is about change and challenges, working through your challenges, that's perfect. And that is the throat chakra. The key facts are blue, the sound, hum, element, sound, gland, thyroid, keywords, I speak. And you have a right to speak, and you have a right to be heard, and you will be. You will absolutely be heard. So located in the throat area, this chakra is associated with communication, sound, creativity, and the ability of clairaudience, inner hearing. Many artists, speakers, writers, singers, and others in the creative arts have active throat chakras. To activate this chakra, use your voice in some way. Sing, chant, hum, laugh. Make some noise. Energizing this chakra helps you speak your truth in a clear and kind manner, improving your relationships and increasing your sense of well-being. So yes, this is very prominent for you. This is a part of your vision, I imagine, or if not, it's coming in anyway, and it's going to change your world. It's going to change your life in beautiful, beautiful ways. So I love that, and I hope you do as well. I hope it's everything you want it to be and more, and let me know. So the final category is the Super Attractor Manifestation deck, where you create and you listen to your intuition and you provide and allow and create the life that you choose. We all have that beautiful gift. We're all utilizing it every moment. Why not be purposeful and, intentional about it and feel it into existence? That's a key component, one of the main ingredients. So, in finishing your reading, I will say to you, beautiful Cancers, that you have a beautiful card, which is the heart chakra, of course, of emotion and love and compassion. I release time and let the universe show me what to do. What a beautiful sentiment, because it's about releasing, it's about purging and ending and starting anew when we end a year. And it's very suiting for this. It's suiting for anything that was causing you discomfort or sadness. Got to let that go, right? Open up to the new and the infinite and just embrace it. And it's always there for you, okay? And I know you know this. So take a snapshot. It could be a mantra or an affirmation you say every day, and just continue to say it and watch your life and your energy, everything just change, organically from the inside out. Thank you so much again for being here. I hope you have an amazing holiday, whatever it is you celebrate, and you'll be safe. And I hope you'll come back for my January readings. What? Guess I'll be seeing you next year. Until next time, take good care. Bye for now.